Hey everybody out there, this is Monster Vision. Welcome to the show. Buckle up, it's time to race. What's up, everybody? This is Monsters of Dirt, Monster Vision. We're on tap. We're about to do a driver's meeting here, guys. Let me kill this music here in the background. We're listening to a bunch of talking here by the drivers. Chubb, you got me?
Yeah.
What's going on tonight, buddy? How you doing?
Pretty good.
Right on, right on. Well, we're live tonight on Monster Vision on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. What about it? What about it? So how's that track feel out there?
I haven't really got many laps on here yet. My steering don't feel right.
Yeah, I know why it don't feel right. We ain't got those new wheels yet, but we're gonna get there. But we're at Kern County. It's only the second time we've ever ran here before. Klein Everhart won the first time we were here. We are about to do our drivers meeting, guys. We're gonna let you guys in on our drivers meeting. All drivers to Discord for drivers meeting. All drivers to Discord. Gonna do a drivers meeting here and let these guys qualify it out, guys. We're live tonight until the end of this race. Looks like in practice, Jeremy Atkins, Bryce Dickinson are pacing the field here. Let me pull up something here for the drivers meeting. Hope everything in Kentucky going good.
Yeah.
Weather pretty good.
It's been rainy today.
Yeah, it's been kind of gloomy here in Florida, in my part of Florida anyway. Alright, let's move down here to this driver's meeting. Alright, guys, all drivers to the driver's meeting room, please. All drivers to the driver's meeting room.
You're not my dad.
EOL.
EOL.
I mean, I'll be there anyways. I don't care.
Alright, guys, we are live right now on the broadcast for the driver's meeting. I think we got one new driver. If he's in here, Underwood, did you make it in here? Maybe he's a late model driver, so I guess not. Guys, it's the same rules as that we always have here in the Monsters of Dirt. Remember, all starts are on the leader coming out of turn 4. The leader can choose high or low line. Remember, all iRacing makes all the caution calls in the feature. The B main, I make the calls. It has to be a multi-car wreck. The heat races, as you know, no heat races or no yellow flags. My bad. So no yellow flags in the heat races. Remember, if you wreck somebody, you're gonna get an EOL. If you wreck somebody in the heat race, I expect you to back out of the gas till you fall back to last place and get going again. You know it's your fault or not. I hope not to have to intervene. Remember, if you do anything really dumb, really stupid in this league, you act like a child, you'll get treated like a child. You'll be either kicked out or suspended. We don't ever have those problems, but I still say it just in case. Starts are always on the leader, like I said, guys, coming out of 4. High or low lines up to the leader on all starts and initial starts. Never run into the pace truck. Don't have to worry about that here too much. Remember, top 3 to Discord after the race for interviews for this race and for the next race on SRTV Network. Thanks to all of our sponsors that make this possible, especially Papa Mike's. Papa Mike's is the reason why we have a points fund. Guys, remember, next week is a cash race. That's $10 to enter next week's race. The only way to be in next week's race is to be part of the cash race. I know some of you guys signed up through Tim. You know, I gave him a little deal there where he signed y'all up for the league, but he didn't sign y'all up for the cash race. So if y'all are going to jump in on that, let me know. I'm going to post the drivers who are in it so everybody knows who needs to get in it. I'd really appreciate y'all getting in it, winning some money, but more or less it helps the health of the league, where it's more you guys paying the pot and not coming out of my pocket. I'd appreciate that more. So at least 20 of you guys sign up. It is a $200 pot. I think we got about 12, 13 guys already signed up, and I haven't even started pushing it publicly yet. It is at USA. That's about it. Remember the SDK profiles, guys. It's as easy as going to the general chat up there. Go to that website, and while you're sitting in your car waiting to go out to race or qualify, you can download all your information and save it. And on my broadcast, it'll show. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys do that. Looks like we got a small field. It looks like about 20 cars, so everybody will probably advance. Let's put on a good show tonight, guys. We're live on Monster Vision on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube tonight, so everybody can see you guys if they watch. So good luck tonight, and we'll catch you out on the track. We're going qualifying.
Jesse was on track, EOL, and pros.
All right, we're gonna EOL Jesse both races. Got it.
I see. There.
Got it.
It was worth a shot.
Got it. All right, guys. We're sending these boys out here to qualify. Gonna show you some track pictures now as we're gonna move on. Chubb, you got anything for them in qualifying, you think?
The way my wheel feels, I don't know. Probably not.
Hey guys, we're going through our sponsors. Here's AC2 Skins, is Chubb's skin business here on Facebook, on iRacing. Chubb does all of my skins, does all the league logos. Hell of a good price, hell of a good job. Always hit Anthony Cottle up. He can help you out. ETI, man, those guys over at ETI, Everhart, couldn't do it without them, man. They help out every season. iRacing, iFlag, they've gave away a lot of stuff for us. Appreciate Jeff Brown over there. That's a old MOD hot rod, one of Chubb's skins there. Got Monster right there. Let's see. I better get the overlay working for everybody. Like Tim Taylor is out there. We'll do it the old way right now until I get this overlay working. Looks like Tim Taylor's got the pole right now. Give me a second and I'll have this overlay fixed. Everybody's doing good out there tonight. A little nervous here doing our first show on all three platforms, but you know, we're here. Chubb, have you qualified yet?
Yeah.
About middle of the
Currently
pack.
10th right now out of 16.
There we go. Let's get these sponsors off of here. And let's race info here tonight, guys. The weather is 65 degrees, 30% humidity, clear skies, 10-mile-per-hour wind. We got a little tiny track here, barely 0.3 of a mile. Not very high in the sky here. I'm not sure where is Kern County. Do you know?
That's out in California.
Bakersville, California. So they got damn good weather out there. iRacing recently has put this track on here. This is only our second race in the league at this track in the Street Stock Series. Last race last season, Klein Everhart won, James Miller second, and Bryce Dickerson third. Looks like qualifying is wrapping up right now. Is it over?
Yeah.
Qualifying is over. Seth Castle, he was ready to sell his wheel earlier this week on Facebook, and now he's on the pole right there in front of Jamie Massey, James Miller, Shane Yates, and Tim Taylor. Look at Hot Rod Tim Taylor rounding out the top 5 in qualifying. Got Thomas Suttles, Jesse Wall. And no, this is the heat race, my bad. Qualifying was a lot better than that. So let's see. Jamie didn't quite qualify as good as I was thinking, as he's only second in the heat race.
Good lap. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go through these guys here. Seth Castle got the pole. It's Jamie Massey. He's
just a
won 3
shot.
straight features in a row in this series, and he's won 7 straight features in the league that he's entered now. Shane Yates and James Miller's your second row. Thomas Suttles and Tim Taylor's your third row. With Jesse Wall, Jeremy Vaughn your fourth row. Michael Grogan, Christopher Long round out your fifth row with Cody Ernest. I didn't expect that. Cody, what's up? What you doing way back there in the back, Cody? Not sure what happened there with Cody starting dead last in this heat race. Remember, in our heat races, there is no cautions.
It's like Cody didn't take a lap during qualifying.
Cody didn't. Cody missed
practice.
his lap, or he must have gotten a wall or something, but he is not do well here. But let's see. We got Seth Castle on the pole, ready to start the night here at Kern County Speedway. Kevin Harvick's Kern County Speedway. Is that number 4 car, Seth Castle, he stabs the gas. Jamie Massey gets the start on the outside right there with him. Shane Yates is looking a little squirrely with James Miller there in the inside. Tim Taylor gets a good run down there on the bottom as he's battling for 5th spot. Well, we got top 4 advancing, Chubb.
Yeah.
Top
There's
4
only 2.
advancing.
There's only 2 heats, so maybe about everybody may make it.
Yeah, everybody's going to make the show, but for fun, the top 4. Seth Castle first, Jamie
Roll.
Massey second, Shane Yates third, James Miller fourth. Hopefully we don't have a B main because it'd be nice just to go straight to the feature. Not sure why Jesse Wall's not in here. I thought he was in the race.
He had a connection drop.
So that explains that. That's going to make it a little challenge for him coming up through the field as Seth Castle holds on to that lead. It's a lot slower track here. Seth's got the lead here coming around. Turn 3, turn 2. Yep. To the 3 here. 3 and 4 with Jamie Massey on his inside. Jamie's trying to win every race this season. This is race number 4. Like I said, we have a big cash race at USA next week with $200 on the line. Jamie Massey's on the inside. He's got the grip. Seth Castle slings it up a little too high. Jamie takes the lead. That's all she wrote. And Jamie's going to come get this white flag. Jamie's pinching the bottom. James Miller saw him do it. He's trying to do same thing to Shane Yates, but Shane Yates pinches it down. Jamie Massey looks like he's got this one wrapped up. Shane Yates third. James Miller gives him a little break as he gets a little loose there. Tim Taylor there in 5th with Thomas Suttles on his inside. Jeremy Vaughn, last week's hard charger, there in 7th place, as Tim Taylor does take 5th place with Thomas Suttles 6th. Cody
Good
ran
race.
it up to 8th.
Thank
Grogan 9th. Christopher Long 10th. Looks like Briley Putman actually qualified 2nd tonight, so he's on the pole for the 2nd heat race. Jordan LaFon's on the outside of him there in 2nd place. Got Briley Putman, Jordan LaFon, Bryce Dickinson, Jeremy Atkins is your 2nd row. Cody Clemens, Anthony Cottle, there's your 3rd row with Brian Wax and Donnie Gibson, your 4th row. Donnie Gibson's 12th in the point. As we get the show going here. There's that yellow Mountain Dew car, Briley Putman up front. Jordan LaFon, old wild man, 144 there. Jordan's always known for that mullet. Jeremy Atkins, he hasn't updated his profile. Cody Clemens. Chubb. Alright, we got Bradley Putman controlling this start. Bradley takes that 51 car and fires coming off of 4. He gets the run and tries to come up high. Pinches LaFon into the wall. LaFon gets in the back of him. And it causes a chain reaction as LaFon bounces around. And we got a 3-car pile up there. Chubb, what happened?
One got sideways, the 84 got into him, and then just kind of just a big collection. Nothing.
Let's see what happened here. Yep, LaFon got sideways and everybody piled door right into him. All right, let's go back live. Bradley Putman got a good lead now. He's gone as Jeremy Atkins is second. Cody Clemens has been running so much better lately in that ETI 71 car. He's right there in third. Brian Wax is right there on his quarter panel in fourth with Zachary Clark. And that pretty 20 car number is Zachary there. I can't hardly read that, Joe. Can you tell? Oh, you're in this race. Never mind.
Yeah.
Looks like he's in a 20 car, if I'm not mistaken. Tyler Vatten's back around. He's in 6th place there with the 65 car of Chris Hill right behind him. A good-looking car for Chris Hill. Bryce Dickinson is second in the points right now. He got caught up in that early wreck. He's going to have to run it from the back to the front in that feature race as he once again gets caught in some stuff as Tyler Batten loses it across his nose. Tyler's a little rusty. He hasn't been racing as much lately, obviously. We've got coming to lap 7. We should be coming to the white flag the next time we see the flag man. In that Days of Thunder 51 street stock, Bradley Putman takes the white flag. Jeremy Atkins second, Cody Clemens third, and Brian Wax rounds out your top 4. Zachary Clark in that TNT number 20 gets a little squirrely there. Bradley Putman coming off of turn 4 takes the win in the heat race. Jeremy Atkins right there with him, and Cody Clemens and Brian Wax round out your top 4. Zachary Clark, Bryce Dickinson are going to have some work to do in the feature, as well as Hill and Cottle. How does she feel after you got going, Chubb?
Well, been all right, I guess.
My bad on the start there, boys.
All right, guys, we're going to let these guys warm up and tear the track up a little bit before we get going. Alright guys, we're letting these guys practice right now. I appreciate all you watchers. I'm only seeing Facebook right now, so if you're commenting on our YouTube channel or our Twitch channel, I'm sorry, I will not see that tonight. Not until after the race, maybe. I appreciate you guys watching, those that are out there. We are not a super professional broadcast, but we do the best we can. We do the early race. The big race is next. The Coots Limited Late Model Series is next. Coots Home Comfort. Appreciate them being on board. They'll be live on SRTV Network as soon as this race wraps up. SRTV Network and Jay Weezy, you want to hear a professional broadcast, that's where it's at. We're at Kokomo next with 80 laps. Looks like they got one more minute. One more minute of warming up and we'll get to this race. Alright guys, it looks like Jamie Massey's got this track figured out, but look at old Anthony Cottle up there in the second fastest spot right now. Anthony's showing he's going to have speed in this feature. He's just going to have to run it from the back. Same with Zach Clark. Tim Taylor should have a decent top 10 starting spot. And he's looking pretty quick with teammate Zachary Clark there. Looks like we're going to get this show on the road, guys. Let me get this slideshow out the way. Let's look at our grid. No surprise here. He's led just about every lap this season. Jamie Massey starting on the pole. He's looking to lead 40 more laps and collect his 4th straight win to start the season. Hopefully Briley Putman or Seth Castle, Jeremy Atkins, maybe one of these guys will have something for him tonight.
That's what I'm saying, Jamie.
We'll
Don't
see,
feel
though.
it. We got 40 laps.
Got Cody Clemens and Shane Yates starting there on 5th and 6th.
Are you related to Josh Putnam?
Brian
Yeah,
Wax
but,
got a good starting spot there in 8th with James Miller starting on the inside row in 7th. Teammates at TNT there, Zachary Clark and Tim Taylor
pretty
round
good
out your 5th row with Thomas Suttles and Bryce Dixonson
Well,
rounding out your
I've heard
6th
a lot
row.
of negative things.
We got Jeremy Vaughn,
Oh,
Chris
yeah.
Hill
We're
rounding
talking
out the
about
field here with a
everybody,
Coney
man.
Erdis,
They'll take it to heart.
Anthony Cottle, Donnie Gibson, Michael Grogan, Christopher Long, Tyler Batten,
Oh no, we don't. We kind of
and the
we're gonna
very
take
back.
it to fuel the
we
fire,
got-
honestly.
You're sounding like a robot, John.
I announced that King of the Sandbox race down in Florida.
Might sound like
in
a
the
robot to
2021.
you
I
or
think
in
he
the
got a front with
broadcast.
some laps for that one.
Hey, could you give Shane a lap or two? He's trying to rejoin.
It ain't gonna matter. He's still gonna miss the start.
Yeah, you're right.
I'd like to help him out, but maybe y'all can with some cautions.
Turn one, so he'll get a call.
All right, guys, here we
Oh,
go.
yeah,
We got
yeah,
the start
wag.
of race
Here.
number 4 for Monster Vision here.
Oh yeah.
Monster Vision has broadcast all 4 of these races. As here we go, Jamie Massey coming off turn 4 and puts it to the floor. Seth Castle gets a good run on that 51 car. Puts a tire donut on that 51 car on the very start. These guys are battling at the bottom. Excuse me.
See, we made it.
Jamie Massey gets gone. He's the safest
We
car
ain't
on the
made it
track
there
out
yet.
front as these boys are battling door to door out here. Tim Taylor gets underneath Putnam, gets turned sideways, and that causes a reaction. First yellow flag here. Let's watch this incident here. Let's back it up.
First
Come
of
on,
many.
Brian Wax. He's trying to get through there, and he gets turned around. It's just one of those deals. We race on. That is a race on, boys. No penalties, no penalties. As we go to 2 to go here, this is going to be a pretty quick race. I have a feeling cautions do count. So we're already on lap 440. They're going to move pretty quick on this small track, especially if we can get it rolling. As you got the street stock killer out there, Jamie Massey first, Seth Castle second, James Miller third. James Miller finished second here the last time we were here, the last and only time we were here. Riley Putman fell off of that second row starting spot. Our first row starting spot, he's all the way back to 6th place. We got Jamie Massey getting ready to start this thing once again. On the pole position, he's taking the low line. Usually he likes to start on the outside, but maybe it doesn't work here as he fires off of 4. Seth Castle stuck on that outside line as James Miller gets up underneath him. James Miller hits some cushion. Thomas Suttles is spinning all around. Wow.
Yeah, there was nothing I could do. He hit the berm, and I was in the brakes. There wasn't nothing I could do there. My bad, guys.
Let's try to find a culprit. Yep, Thomas Suttles. Let's see this one more time. That is a race on, boys. No penalties, no penalties. It's one of those things. Thomas probably could get a EOL for that, but I don't really call it that way. He didn't choose for everybody else to get spinning. All right, well, let's try to get this thing. Is it 1 to go, Chubb, or 2 to go? Either one yet?
2 to go.
All right, with 2 to go here, let's get this show on the road. We're already to lap 8.
Take your time. Slow down.
Come on, guys, let's clean it up, or I will be forced to go to single file. All right, Jamie Massey once again is going to fire off, coming off of turn 4. He gets a good start. Seth Castle gets a lot better start there. He gets clear of James Miller. He has got second. The big question is, can these guys back here keep it clean going through the corners? One of the big-
guys.
I'm not sure what's going on here, these boys.
Holy shit, boy.
Let's follow Jordan LaFawn here.
Single file.
Ryan
Oh
Wax goes in there and
my God.
turns them around. That is a race on, boys. No penalties, no penalties. As we're clicking these laps off, Jamie Massey's keeping his tires fresh, keeping his car clean. Nobody wants to see these many yellows, so we're going to go single file here soon if these boys can't figure this out. Let's try to get through these corners, guys. If we can't figure it out, I will have to throw the single file at you, which means you're going to be starting a half a lap down if you're in the back. Maybe they'll give each other a little bit of room here, man. I appreciate everybody that's stopping in and watching us here on Monster Vision. We're live on all 3 platforms, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook tonight. Yes, here we go. Jamie Massey once again fires coming out of 4. He gets a good start with Seth Castle tucking in right behind him. James Miller can't take advantage of Seth on the outside. James settles into 3rd place start here. And they're stacking up again. Let's see if they give each other enough of a break and not spin each other out this time. Hey, we made it through the first corner. That's a start. As these boys pile it in there, as the 51 car goes in there and slams the door to 17. 17's not going to appreciate that too much with a 14 on the inside. Oh, Anthony Cottle's already ran it up to 10th place.
Probably.
There's always weird net code almost. My bad, Donnie.
These boys are racing their tails off. As
Hey,
Tim
Bob,
Taylor's up to 5th place, Mr. Consistent. He always finds his way to the front. Just a matter of what he can do with it tonight, as Jamie Massey is just checking out already. Seth Castle 2nd, James Miller 3rd, Thomas Suttles 4th. And like I said, Tim Taylor rounding out your 5th spot. Jeremy Atkins is 7th, but Cody Ernest, look at Cody Ernest, up 8 spots. He's our hard charger right now.
Yeah, I'm not
with teammate Zachary Clark right behind him. Zachary Clark's gained a couple spots with Bryce Dickinson right behind him. Bryce is 2nd in the points, and he needs to charge. He's up 3 spots tonight. Like I said, Anthony's up 6 spots. He looked good in practice. It looked like he was going to do something. He is. He's up to 10th. We got Michael Grogan 11th and Donnie Gibson. Oh. Go back out front as Jamie Massey is checking out on this field. Jamie's a 4-time Monsters of Dirt champion, a 2-time Street Stock winner, and won our very first race over 5 years ago. As I'm talking
My
about
bad,
that.
Jordan, I got loose.
It looks like Bradley Putman there is on the outside. He gets loose and spins it around. And that takes out Jordan LaFawn, who's having a tough race. He goes
That's
in
why
there
guys
and he
don't run
goes,
these,
gets
street
really
stocks very much.
sideways
More of a
and
late
gets
model
it
guy than the
sideways.
other. At least if you're kind of spinning out in them, you can catch yourself. But in these, you're just gone.
Yeah, I guess so. And that's Jamie Massey. We crossed halfway and we're on lap 22 of 40. Jamie still got the lead. Secure this race, man. I just don't see anybody getting around him the way he's running tonight. Jamie's been winning everything everywhere in street stocks. I heard Bailey put on another cash race Saturday night for TNT, and Jamie went and took their money once again. Jamie Massey's getting ready for this start. I like the way this battle box looks better, don't it? Yeah. Jamie fires off. Seth gets a good start. James Miller can't get up underneath him. And Seth Castle keeps it up higher. James Miller tries to look underneath him, but he has no momentum. Cody Ernest bumps his teammate back there. That's going to kill his momentum. That might have caused a wreck, actually. Let's see. Cody hits teammate Zach Clark in the door and spins around. Let's see this one more time.
Okay.
He goes up in there.
No, not.
Didn't work over. Alright, let's see what we on. Let's check it out. We're on lap 26. As they line them up side by side, we only got 13 laps to go. Can anybody do anything with Jamie Massey? Jamie Massey's just been dominating this.
Well, I'm going to go to the top.
We're going to ride with James Miller starting here on the inside second row. He's pushing Seth Castle on this start. Seth's on the inside on this start. Jamie Massey picked outside. Look at Thomas Suttles charging up to fourth place here. James Miller's trying to keep it on the bottom, trying to keep it off of Thomas. Thomas and James side by side as James watching Jamie just get gone. Seth Castle, man, he's doing everything he can to keep up in the shadows of Jamie Massey here. Got to do more than just run with him. You got to pass him. That's going to be a tough part here. Zachary Clark back there, after that little incident with his teammate Cody, he's still in seventh place. And we got another yellow.
My car's taking a pounding.
Let's follow that 22 cars. He just gets Michael Grogan. He just spins it out all by himself.
I'll take mine.
Liable to be single file, I'm not sure. Nah, because it's count cost less.
Yes. I'm just wondering, can anybody run with Jamie Massey in the Monsters of Dirt anymore? Anybody?
Yeah, right. 8 more laps and we're done.
Oh, nobody came through the door. I guess not. They can run with him, but can they pass him? He's making a mockery of the league right now. As many races he's winning in a row, but man, he's been with us a long time and he deserves everything he gets. Jamie Massey's won a lot of races with us. He's won the most ever in this Street Stock series, as he's working on his 15th victory if he can wrap this one up. Jamie's got 32 starts in the Street Stocks and 14 seasons, and he's won 14 of them. That's a 43% win percentage. You can't ask for much better than that in racing. As Jamie Massey takes him off of turn 4. With about 7 laps to go, Seth Castle's right there in his shadows in second. Thomas Suttles took over third place on that last start, and James Miller settled in the fourth. Tim Taylor's having a good run tonight in fifth with Jeremy Atkins and Bryce Dickinson in sixth.
Come
Bryce
on, man. Be
Dickinson
patient. Why don't you drive those
has
guys?
ran it all the way up from
Oh, you
12th
just
spot to
beat me,
6th.
Jack.
That's really good for his points. Thomas and James
How
get
can I
together. James gets
take that?
loose.
That's it.
And about
Thank
cost
you
him his
for
position
all that.
there with Tim Taylor charging up. Tim Taylor gets to the inside. James cuts him off. Kills Tim Taylor's momentum. Tim had 4th in his sights. Bryce Dickinson 6th. Jeremy Atkins
I didn't get a
7th.
chance to apologize
Anthony
to
Cottles
anybody,
ran it
but I
up
don't
8
think I
spots
drove
to
through
8th
on the
place.
right
It looks
side.
like he's the
We'll
hard
talk
charger
about
right
that
now.
later.
With Jeremy Vaughn in 9th and Zach Clark in 10th.
It ran my nose right over it.
I got some people out there crying.
All right.
I hear some crying. Let's get rid of that cry. Didn't mean to do that as we got Jamie Massey with about 3 laps to go. And he is gone. How are you going to run with Jamie with him checking out like that? Seth 2nd, Thomas 3rd. James Miller 4th and Tim Taylor 5th. Bryce Dickinson's all the way up to 6th place, plus 6 spots. Thomas Settles up 8 spots, and so is Chubb for the hard charger, as well as Tyler Batten. As Jamie Massey takes 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go for 4 straight wins to start the season in our Season 14 Papa Mike Street Stock Series. Jamie Massey coming out of 4, he's taking a white flag. White flag with Jamie Massey out in the lead. Seth Castle 2nd, Thomas Settles 3rd. James Miller looking to the inside. He gets a little loose. That's going to lock up the top 3 for Thomas Settles. Jamie Massey coming out of 4, and that's going to make it 4 wins in a row for Jamie Massey. Seth Castle 2nd, Thomas Settles 3rd, James Miller 4th. Tim Taylor with a hell of a run for the TNT Hot Rod number 99 in top 5. Bryce
Yeah, good
Dixon 6th. Jeremy Atkins 7th. Chubb
Do we
8
anything?
spots, man. You still made it up to 8th place with Jeremy
Thank
Vaughn 9th. Zach Clark 10th, Cody Clemens 11th, Christopher Long 12th, Donnie Gibson's 13th, Michael Grogan still managed the 14th spot with Tyler Batten 15th. Brian Wax
Oh,
lost
my
8
bad. I already got
spots
out
to
of the car.
16th
Sorry.
with Cody Ernest.
Not
After that
used to finishing
contact with his
top 3.
teammate, fell all the way back to 17th as Cody just had a rough night. Riley Putman fell 16 spots off the front row. And Jordan LaFawn rounded out your field. Well, Chubb, how did you do out there, buddy? How'd you feel about it all?
I felt pretty good. Just not hard to pass here.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to pass, but if you're Jamie Massey, you ain't got to pass nobody.
Right.
Except on the early part of it. Let's see here. Get a shot of Jamie. I'm getting the winner's circle picture here. All right. We got all 3 of y'all in Discord. Hold on 1 second. Top 3 to Discord so I can drag you into the lobby. You see? Tell me.
Yeah, I'm
We
in,
gotta do an interview.
Well, there's Jamie
I'm
Massey.
in room 4.
All right, I'll pull you up. Jamie Massey, you just took the win once again. That's 4 in a row to start the season, man. You're just putting it on these boys. How do you continue to do it, buddy?
Well, I'd like to say I'm pretty good in these street stock cars, and they keep letting me get out front. I don't know. I didn't qualify. I missed the line there in qualifying, so this track's pretty technical. It's kind of hard to pass on, and I felt, if I had to win that heat race to put myself in the spot, I kind of figured that it was going to be cautions early. I didn't think it was going to be that many cautions, but I knew I needed to win that heat race to put myself in the spot to win this thing, and we managed to do that. And move on.
Well, Jamie, you're a dominant force, buddy. We're going to the cash race next week. It's $100 to win. I know you're a favorite to get it. We'll see who we can't get to show up for this thing and give you a little challenge. But I know one thing, you're going to be hard to beat at USA next week. But buddy, somebody's got to come out here and do it. And if they don't, you take the money and keep on winning, buddy. Good job on another win. You want to thank anybody before we got here?
Bring them on. I just want to thank everybody over at NLR, House Speed, Papa Mox Promotions, 42 Graphics, Tunnel Vision by Hackney, Grip Hackney Live, Mama Bear, y'all for putting this deal on, and we'll see you in the limited.
All right, Jamie, we'll catch you at the next one. That'll be
See,
going for 9 straight. There
see.
you go.
Sounds unreal, huh?
Yeah, it's
See ya.
crazy. It's never happened in the Monsters of Dirt before, but keep it going, buddy. Seth
See you,
Castle, man, I saw you're selling your setup, but before you did, you got you a second place finish. How'd you do it out here?
How'd I do it? Hell, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, my guess is
Uh,
you're a pretty damn good street stock driver. I watch you quite a bit, and unless you get took out or something, you're usually up here with these boys. So I think you're pretty good, and I hope you stick around. I hope nobody buys your stuff just so you have to keep racing with us, Seth.
well, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna keep it. I had a couple offers, but I mean, man, it just gets frustrating, you know. As much time as I put into these things, and I'd like to be better than where I'm at currently, but sometimes you just gotta get off for a few days and take a breather and regroup.
Well, let me tell you something, Seth. Jamie's been with us for the full 5 years. He wasn't always this fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it
yeah.
takes time. It takes time, and
Yeah.
he's put in a lot of laps, and you're running right there on his bumper, which means that you can beat a hell of a lot of guys on this sim if you can run right there with Jamie. Because, like I say, Jamie's always been quick, but he's a lot quicker now than he was 5 years ago. I promise you that. So keep at it,
Yeah.
man. Keep on going, and you'll pick you up some wins here. I'm glad you got you a good finish tonight. You want to thank anybody before we head to the limited?
Oh man, I got a whole list of people I could thank. But you know, just thank the team that we got going and all the work that we've been putting in there. We got guys frustrated and different stuff with iRacing right now, but you know, it's like I told them, let's just keep grinding. You know, do what we know how to do, and keep our heads on straight. Try not to make any enemies. So you know, thanks for them guys, the support. And like I say, yeah, I mean, I can think of a multitude of people for where I'm at now, and for me getting better. And those people know who they are. But yeah, if I had to run second to anybody, I guess it would be Jamie, because like you said, I guess that means I'm doing something right. Man,
Beat
I
19
honestly
other
hate this
guys.
track. Yeah, that is the way I'm looking at it. But I hate this track. When I qualified pole, man, I was blown away. Me and Zach Clark in Discord there, and he gasped. I was like, I'm just as shocked as you. But like I said, took a little breather, regrouped, tried some different things, some different settings and stuff, you know, to try to get me more comfortable, because that's what it's all about is comfort. You know, are you comfortable on your wheel on the sim? That goes a long way to what you're feeling on the track, and Jamie
100.
knows that.
100%.
Yeah.
Got to get your whole setup
Um,
right for yourself.
Yeah. So I mean, it was a confidence boost to be able to come here and get second. That's a fast group. Confidence boost to go out there and at least set a quicker qualifying time than Jamie. But he's good. He's smooth. So I will take the second place finish any day. Like that. That was a good, clean race, and that was fun.
Hell yeah, Seth. Well, man, we're glad you came out, and we're glad to boost your confidence a little bit. I'd like to see you finish up front a lot, but you know, in racing, I raced in real life for 15 years. I'm not sure if you got any wheel time, but racing's up and down, and it's no different on this sim. I've been raced in real life and on the sim. You go through ups and downs, and like you said, you just stick around and keep grinding, and next thing you know, you'll have the finishes to back up your work. So it was a good night of racing, Seth. Good to see you again. And if you race the limiteds, we'll see you there next. If not, we'll see you next week in the street stop.
Hell yeah, man. Yep, I appreciate it, John. Have a good one.
Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Oh, Thomas Suttles done ran it up to a podium tonight. What about it?
What's going on, brother?
About it, man. It's good to see you back in the league again. Good to see you running good. Good to see you getting a
Yeah.
good finish here. How'd you do it tonight?
To be honest with you, man, I was banking on Massey taking the high side because I was stuck up there in 4th place for the most part, and I finally got a good run off the start with him. So I got around James Miller, which I knew he was about to put a bumper to me. So I was trying to keep my cool, but still trying to get back used to it after taking a little over a year off.
Hell yeah.
We're rocking and rolling though.
Hell yeah. We see you out there, Rod Tucker, an old street stock dominator back in the league. I see you out there in the chat. Well, Thomas, man, I'm glad to see you in the top 3. I actually was watching your speed and thought you had damn good speed all night. And with speed like that, you got the podium, but a win's in your future, buddy. I hope to see you collect you a good one here soon. But we'll see you at the limited late models. If not, we'll see you at the next one.
All right, thank you, brother. Have a good one.
Buddy. Good job tonight. Take care. All right, Chubb. So that's the night. You've got an 8th place
sir.
finish. Ran it all the way up there to the end. I appreciate you. You got anything to add tonight?
Not really, and just ready for the limiteds.
Ready for the limiteds. Well, we're live on SRTV Network next on Facebook here in just a minute. Jay Weezy and SRTV Network as our Coots Home Comfort limited late model show fires off with an 80 lap feature. That's sure to be a hell of a show. Jamie Massey's going for, I think 9 straight wins in races he's entered in Monsters of Dirt. That's unheard of, but limited late models is a lot stiffer competition. Jamie's a street stock ace. We'll see what happens. I appreciate you guys coming out tonight. We've been live on all 3 platforms. That was the first. Thanks if you commented. Thanks if you watched. Thanks if you shared. We'll catch you later. Well, that's all the action we can handle for one night here on Monster Vision. We appreciate you coming out and being a part of the show. As always, you can catch us on YouTube, sometimes on Facebook, sometimes on Twitch, always on TikTok. We'll catch you at the next one.